Hi guys, this video is about using Excel VBA to automatically transfer Excel file from your Sharepoint library to your local file or your network folder. So basically this method is using Chrome browser uh, as a to access your Sharepoint, after which it will automatically download the files that you have specifically uh, written here, as in this the config file. So basically, this method will work for Excel file only, XLSX, XLSM, XLS, and CSV file. So far, it does not work with PDF file and text file. So this transfer method is only for Excel file or CSV file that you want to transfer from SharePoint to your local folder or your network folder. So basically, we have this macro Excel file with a table here. So this table, the first column is your location of your SharePoint file that you want to transfer. The second column is the download folder that you're going to retrieve and transfer it to the designated folder, which is here, that I want to transfer to my SharePoint files folder. And this one, the column D, is just a status column to tell you that whether the transfer is successful or not successful. And the last column here is the file name without the front part of the file path. Here, as you can see, it's all Excel or CSV format. So for this B and C, you have to determine yourself where you want to transfer to. C and B is your default user download folder. And this column D is populated by the board. And this column E is also your file name. You have to change accordingly. And the first part is of the column A. How do we get the file path from the SharePoint is actually by using the properties of your library, the file in your library. I will show you here. Okay, this is my SharePoint location of the three files that I want to transfer on a daily basis. So how I get the path of this file is I right click on the three dot and I go to More, Properties, and there's a link here, Copy Link. And this is the link that you want to copy to and paste it in your Excel config table here, this path. And after you have pasted it, you need to add this ampersand download equal to 1 for this all the files. So this ampersand, this logo N here, followed by download equal to 1 is only works for Chrome browser, where it can automate the downloading directly to your download folder without needing to click anything. Just enter the real URL into the browser and it will enter into the folder, into the download folder that you want. So this is the front end of the file, and this is the button later which we will trigger the automation. So this table, basically you can add as many files as you want to transfer on a daily basis or to automate the transfer. And the script, the VBA script, will detect the last row and it will do accordingly the file transfer based on your location that you put here. So this location can also be different for all the files. For me, I just, to make it simple, I put it all in the same location. You can change accordingly. And now we shall go to the VBA script, the back end here. Before we do the demonstration, just a quick introduction to this script, which I will include in a text file below. I will include this script in a txt file, text file, notepad file. You can copy it and paste it into a module here. You create a module, insert a module, and you can just paste it here, and you can change accordingly the necessary path that is according to your computer. So this is the main subroutine here. We have all the relevant variables that we define, and here is the date, the year, month, date of current date, and this is my Chrome browser exe file location. You have to change it according to your Chrome browser location, and this last row will determine the files here, how many files it will transfer. So it's a dynamic one. You can just add and the script will get the last row, and based on the last row it will iterate from the first file to the last file, and you will get the variable for the file name, the file path, the Sharepoint file path. Then it will loop through individual path, and it will open a browser using the shell, and using the Chrome path that you put here, you open the Chrome browser, you enter the URL, which is your Sharepoint file, followed by the download equal to 1, which is for Chrome browser to automate the download. Later you can see that I just need to enter the URL into the Chrome browser, and it will download automatically into the download folder. So this is F5 is to refresh, to initiate the download. After you wait for 15 seconds to complete your download, and this time you can also change it. Sometimes if your file is very big, it will take longer time to download. So you can change maybe to 30 seconds, 1 minute, up to your file size, depending on your file size. Then after it download, it will call the function here, get latest file, to get based on there's two functions. One is the get latest file. You will base on the time minus 20 seconds, and you will get the latest file from your download folder. Here, your download folder. So you get the latest file based on the date modified here. So you will not get other files. So after it get ready, it will feed back the file path into the main subroutine here. It will feed back here into the subroutine here, latest file path, and you'll check that whether the file is correct by using this variable here, your file name. If it's at the first one, it will check this one. If it's at the third file, then it will check this file name, and your file path here. Your file name here, you will check whether there is daily rates in the file name, so that you will not take other file wrongly. So after it check already that the file name is present, then it will move the file to the location that you state here. So for me is I wanted to transfer from the download folder to this Sharepoint folder here. I want to transfer over. Then after I transfer, I will delete the file in the download folder. So this script will do that. This part of the script will do that for you. You will copy, then you will delete. Then after which you will update the column D that the file is successful. So if this is not successful, you will update that the file transfer is not successful. So you will know that by looking at this file here, this column D, you will know that whether is it successful or not. So it also give you the time here at the back. So you know that this is the current today operation. So this is the first function. Then after which, in between here, there's another function which is to remove the parentheses in the file, which is this function here. And this parentheses is just in case that you have same name in the download folder. So the Windows normally will put a parentheses 1 like this, E0 file, parentheses 2, parentheses 3. So you want to get rid of this parentheses. You want to get the latest file based on the date, but you only want the file name, you don't want the parentheses, just in case there is a duplicate copy in the download folder. So this is to remove the parentheses if there's any. So these two functions will fit into this main sub, which will do all the transferring. And these two functions are basically, one is to remove the parentheses, clean up the file name. The other one is to check that it is the latest file, and also the file name, to check the file name is correct. So without further ado, I shall demonstrate this file transfer, and this script I will put it attached to my YouTube video below as a text file. You can copy it, or you can go to my blog codingengineer.com. I'll also set the link in the video below to have a look at the script and also to see this video also. So without further ado, I shall now run the script. So this is the Chrome browser. Actually, if you don't open it, it's also okay. It will automatically launch it. But in my case, I'll just leave it open and I will click this file. I'll click this button to initiate this 3-file download. Just to clarify that currently the file download is 11:30 something. My current time is 11:47. So later you will see that this time will change accordingly, or update accordingly. So I shall minimize this and shall run this. You can see that the first file is being downloaded based on the URL here. So you wait for 15 seconds before it transfers the file. After it transfers the file, it will close this window and open a second window for the second file. So there's a 15-second wait. So this is the second file, the XLSM file. So you can see that the arrow here is downloading. It's downloaded already. Now it's transferring and renaming and transferring the file. So now we shall come to the third file here, the last one, CSV file. It will also download. Wait for 15 seconds to rename the file and remove the parentheses if there's any, after which you will close this window. Okay, now the transfer is complete. You can see here, first, based on this status, you can see that the file's transfer is successful, 11:48, which is the current time now. So this tell you that it's successful, and also if you go to the file, you can see that it's also 11:48. It's just transferred into the folder that you want. This folder can be a network folder also, or a local folder. Normally it will be a network folder for your company department folder. So this automation is quite useful, and the download file, you can see that it's been deleted, so it will clean up and will not accumulate in the download folder. Okay, so guys, I hope you enjoy this automation, and I hope that you find this automation useful for your work or for your daily use. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you in the next automation again. Thank you very much, guys.